There is something that's about to happen right now, which they have been using the media to spread this propaganda across for people to stay glued and for their attention to be divided from what is about to happen. You get the point? All of a sudden, the world government wants to introduce us to aliens, the extraterrestrial beings from other realms and all those stuffs, and which they have called a whole lot of pastors, most, let me say, rich and powerful pastors in the US, to get them prepared for what is about to happen. You get? Which the thing which they want to do is nothing but they want to stage an invasion of alien because they want to remember, I'm going to talk about that one later. Remember, the Bible isn't called a scripture for nothing, because a scripture is a script, and the T-U-R-E, which is the show in it, it is an event which is about to happen, though it is being scripted. That is why the Bible is called. That is why the Bible is called a scripture. You get the point? So what they want to do with the alien invasion is nothing but they want to orchestrate what they talked about in the book of Revelation for it to come to pass. You get? But using the method of Project Bluebeam, which they have actually used before, though they used it as a test, which it happened in Japan, Germany, Russia, Korea, and Japan, and what's it called, and Brazil. Which, when it happened in Brazil, a kid saw a Christ figure image on the sky, thinking that it was Jesus which is coming, and thinking that yes, that Jesus is going to catch him. Then he fell out from a building for Jesus to catch him, but he fell to his own death. You get? So that is what they want to use to confuse people's head, to divert your attention from what the real threat is. You understand? Because by doing that stuff, then they can actually achieve the all the government alliance to coming together for them to be one and make that one world order to come into existence. You get the point? I want to make this video shorter. I don't know how long it's going to take because I've made one before and it was about 11 minutes or thereabouts. So I needed to do this one for it to be shorter. Okay, so bear with me. And this video I'm doing is for entertainment purposes. It's strictly for entertainment purposes, and I'm not saying that what I'm saying here is truth. Do your findings, though it is obvious. Who I'm talking to knows what the truth is and what the lie is. You get the point now? So let me continue. So what the real threat is actually AI. You understand? Which is AI is the beast. And if you have watched the movie Alita, you are going to understand that yes, in the movie Alita is what they actually want to do to humanity, just like what happened in the movie Terminator, which everyone out there, we are actually just like the machine. You understand? Because that is what they want to do. You get the point now? And now look at how they want to do it. They want to turn everybody to cyborg, just like the movie Alita. You get? By using that implant, that chip implant. The chip implant is the Neuralink, which Elon Musk has already invented, which Elon Musk has been saying it frequently, often and on, that yes, that he's not a human being, though people have been laughing it off, thinking that he's joking, but he's actually telling you guys the truth in plain sight, that he's not a human being, that he's not like you people. You get the point? But people have been laughing. You get? Because of what? If you check the Great Map of Awakening, you are going to see that, what's it called, the reptilians or the aliens are nothing but subservient to the AI. I don't know if you get me. They are subservient to the AI, which if you check in this Great Map of Awakening, in an artificial intelligence signal, you're going to see it there. You're going to see cyborg and a whole lot of things. Their plans in this artificial of a thing. You understand? They want to take the full star system to themselves. I don't know if you get me. So this is what they want to do. You get the point? And by achieving that, they want to achieve that by trapping your DI, which is your divine intelligence, to be in hell. And being into hell is by trapping it into that chip. Because if once that chip is being implanted in your head, even if you die or anything happens to you, then your consciousness is not going to leave your body. Because remember that your consciousness is an energy, and it can be created or be destroyed. Rather, it can be contained. That is why we have this body being a vessel. You get the point? So if that stuff happens, what is going to happen is that they are going to contain your energy, your soul, which is your consciousness. They're going to trap it into that ship. You get the point? And by using it, they can be able to use it to create another machine. You understand? That behaves like a human being. You get? And by so doing, you're going to be trapped into what's it called? That vessel. Because of what? You can never go anywhere again. That is why that ship is there. You get the point? Remember in the Bible, they say that if you accept the mark of the beast, that it is better I don't accept it, blah, blah, blah. They talked about there. I've forgotten though. But you guys remember where those stuff is in the book of Revelation and what they said about it. You get the point? So if that stuff happens, what is going to happen is that they're going to recreate you as a cyborg. Like when let me say you went into the army and you're going to be very, very intelligent anyway, because it's going to help you to use all a whole part of your brain and all those stuff you get. And if let me say you went into the army and your leg got shot off and all those stuff, it is going to be replaced by a cyborg leg. You understand? Your hand got cut off, or you had an accident, your hand goes off, then it's going to be replaced with a cyborg hand. That is what they want to do, and turn human being into full cyborgs. If you watch the movie Aleta, you're going to understand this. The alien, which they want to stage, which they want to introduce to the people, nothing but a staged propaganda which they are using the media to push about all the time. You get the point? I'm not saying that aliens are not into existence. They are into existence because MASK and David Wake Up and some other scientists has also talked about it. It's either they were or they got missing. You get the point? So they exist. You understand? They exist, but not the ones which the government want to introduce to us. You get the point now? Because this government which you see, I don't talk about what they are, because this video might be taken down or my account could be suspended. You get? So that is what they want to do. They want to trap your DI, which is your divine intelligence, with that neural link. And what that neural link is being implanted in your head, then your consciousness won't leave your body again. Even if you die, it will be trapped into that neural link. You get the point? And once it traps into that neural link, it becomes its hell. You get the point now? Because remember that hell and heaven and hell is a state of mind. So once that stuff is being connected in someone's head and that person dies, then what's it called? That person is trapped forever in that hell, which is the neural link. You get the point? So they've been telling us truth in plain sight for longest of time, but people do not know. You understand? So they want to stage an invasion, which is using the Project Bluebeam to stage it to make it look realistic. But no, it is an orchestrated movement which they want to confuse you, using a psychological warfare on you people by using the media to spread the propaganda. You get the point? So they want to stage this stuff, you get, and make it look realistic. Meanwhile, the main threat, just like I've showed you in this great map of awakening, the real threat there is the AI, which is the beast. You get, and the mark is actually that sheep. You get the point? That sheep which they want to place in your head. So the real AI is the beast. There was a movie I watched in Netflix. I've forgotten the name of that show. I've forgotten the name of that show. It showed how what is going to be of humanity when they finally what's it called, achieve what they want to achieve. You get? Well, let me stop here.